Hey guys, so today I'm reviewing this Lightdow 135mm f2.8 telephoto lens. Now, just to state it from the get-go, when I got this lens, I'm pretty sure it said something about macro functionality on the listing. And I know other reviewers have got it and said it is definitely not a macro lens. And it is not. If you look at the listing right now, it just says telephoto. And if you look at the box that it actually came in, all it says is telephoto lens on there. So I'm reviewing it as a telephoto lens because it's definitely not a macro lens. Close focusing distance is a little under 1.5 meters, which is what, like 4.5 feet. So it's definitely not macro. But as a telephoto lens, portrait lens, you know, that kind of thing, this thing works pretty well. When I got it, it was only 140 bucks on Amazon. So I thought, what the heck, you know, might as well give it a shot. And it's surprisingly well made. It definitely has a little bit of heft while remaining relatively light and compact. You can see right there. It has a mix of aluminum and a little bit of plastic bits, but definitely more aluminum than plastic on here. Feels nice and solid in the hand. Now, I know other people have had issues with like the aperture ring and the focus ring being rough or, you know, whatever. That's the problem with these cheap lenses, is quality control. So you kind of have to, you know, it's kind of luck of the draw what kind you get. My copy is actually really smooth. I've not had any issues with the aperture or the focus. Aperture is actually clicked, but it's a really barely there click. And so it's really easy to miss your mark if you're going too fast. But it is there, it is clicked. The aperture ring, nice and smooth. It is a little bit on the stiffer side, but I prefer that as I don't want my focus to drift, you know, once I hit it. But it is, you know, I really like it. Something to note is that it's a really long focus throw. Coming from video, like me, I love having the longer focus throw, easier to hit my mark. But, you know, if you're coming from a stills background, it might be a bit of an issue. But for me, you know, I love it. It's almost a full 360 degrees from minimum focus distance all the way to infinity. So overall, really liking this lens. I've not had any issues with, I mean, a tiny bit of chromatic aberration, right? But I'm not a pixel peeper. I'm sure you'll find, you know, it's a cheap lens, so there are going to be issues. But for the price and what you get, this is a great, you know, a great starter, you know, starter lens for a starter kit. And if you just want something, you know, you don't have a 135mm lens, might as well pick this up and at least have it in your kit until you have the money or are ready to upgrade to something a bit more expensive. But bokeh is really nice and smooth in this, and you know, for the price, again, keep saying that, for the price, it's a great lens. Just be aware quality control might be an issue, so you might have to send it back to get, you know, a good copy. But I'm quite happy with this, and you know, if you're looking for something in this price range, I would definitely recommend checking it out.